Thank you for watching CTR TV. I'm Christy Olds with your 5 in 5. Get up to speed on 5 topics in 5 minutes. The Federal Department of Housing and Urban Development just released new guidance in regards to support animals and the Fair Housing Act. The guidance clarifies how housing providers can comply with the act when assessing a person's request to have an animal in their home to provide assistance because of a disability-related need. The Fair Housing Act requires housing providers to make reasonable accommodations for people with disabilities, such as an exception to a no-pet policy. The new assistance animal guidance offers housing providers a step-by-step set of best practices to follow when assessing accommodation requests involving animals.
When the need for the animal is non-obvious and not known to the housing provider may request reliable verification of the tenant's need for the animal. This new guidance does not expand or alter in any way the housing provider's obligations under the Fair Housing Act.
The new guidance also clarifies that internet documentation alone is not enough to reliably establish that an individual has a non-observable disability or disability-related need for an assistance animal. You can read the new assistance animal notice by going to ctrealtors.com/fairhousing. The 2020 legislative session begins this week. Lawmakers will be back at the Capitol for the opening day and to hear Governor Ned Lamont's budget address on Wednesday, February 5th. This is a short session year. Lawmakers have just 3 months to complete their business. CTR is already working to address several important issues, including efforts to remove the mansion tax implemented last session, as well as the estate and gift tax. CTR encourages members to get to know their legislators and let them know what matters to you. You can also sign up for the CTR text alert system to be notified when important issues come up. Text CTR to 52886 or go to ctrealtors.com/text to register. The involvement of realtors in legislative issues is not new. It's a large part of the association's history and part of our look this year at the 100th anniversary of CTR. The fight against increased conveyance taxes goes back for decades. Newspaper articles from 1961 detail how real estate agents opposed a 2% tax on the sale, conveyance, or transfer of property. Realtors also took a strong stance in 1973 when a governor's commission recommended increasing the conveyance tax from $1.10 per $1,000 of the sales price to $10 per $1,000. Local board presidents spoke out, as well as the state president. The president of Carob called the tax morally dishonest. Agents also played a major role in a protest in the hall of the House in April 1973. Shortly after that, the legislature determined it didn't have the votes for the bill, and the governor withdrew the plan. It's one of the many instances over the years where realtor involvement made a difference. CT Realtors, making the American dream a reality for 100 years. The Litchfield County Board of Realtors held its annual event to put members in touch with their state representatives and state senators. The board held its legislative night at Chatterley's in Torrington. Senators Henry Martin and Craig Minor, as well as Representatives Jay Case, Maria Horn, John Piscopo, and David Wilson all attended. CTR President Joanne Breen also spoke with members about the upcoming session. The Greenwich Association of Realtors recently honored its 2019 Local Realtor of the Year. Association President John McAtee presented Lee Prince with the honor. She's been a realtor since 1982 and is very involved with her local association and her community. That is your 5 in 5. I'm Christy Olds for CTR TV.